Did somebody say Blade Lineage upscale? Don't get your hopes up, I wasn't able to pull the ego. I did, however, get the Ishmael and the announcer, though. Time to get started on the next Intervallo. I'm very excited for this one, as you can probably tell. So, consultation session. I mean, yeah, makes sense. We're probably going to be checking up on, Kimothy. Is the Sinner's combat performance deteriorating beyond manageable parameters? No, things aren't that bad, but it's just hard to focus on one conversation when I'm trying to support battles happening in completely different places at once. On top of that, Roger's shopping chat is starting to get a little distracting. The bus pulled over in the back streets of N Corp to take care of a distortion case that we know of. This contract was supposed to be handled jointly with the LCD team, but distortion suddenly started cropping up all over an area of the back streets called Butter Street. Without any coherent pattern, no obvious point of origin or route of spread, nothing convenient like that, and I had no choice but to split the sinners into several groups and send them out. Otis, Ishmael, Sinclair, Don Quixote, Yusang and Mersault were on their way to rendezvous with the LCD team. Wow, shocker, you just miraculously send every sinner with a Blade Lineage identity. As for Faust, she decided to stay behind with me on the bus. I wanted to get through the consultation sessions I'd been putting off, and thought I might as well get myself some much needed practice with handling the new golden bow power I'd acquired. This was not the first time Faust had seemed unlike herself. I mean, she had a falling out with the Jessel shaft. There have been times before she spent far longer alone than usual, lost in thought, moments where she could not produce immediate answers to questions from the other sinners or me. Could it be you can't access the Jessel shaft? Because you're acting a lot like you did back on the warp train. It appears that there remains occasions on which you are still capable of surprising Faust, Dante. Maybe she's saying that while she can technically access the Jessel shaft, it may as well be that she can't. Right, I won't press you if you don't want to talk about it. Otis's team is doing well in combat even without my direct supervision. Makes sense. And Rhodia's team is shopping and not engaged with battle at the moment. Taking my mind off them would prove much easier. But that wouldn't give me the much needed practice, as I'm doing my best to keep an eye on every sinner's status. As for Rhodia, wait, did she just stuff all of the pastries and bread she brought into her pockets? How'd she manage that with a huge baguette? I noticed this group. Let's see. They joined up with the LCD team without any issues. LCD. That guy over there must be... Hang on. Faust, there's a dude I've seen before, but he seems a bit, different from what I remember. Could you specify the issue? I'm monitoring the situation right now. We should probably join up with them too. Let's end the consultation here. This is rather prescriptious, Dante. If the incident is of serious nature, perhaps a request for support from the LCC... No, it's not an incident. I wouldn't say it's not serious. Kim Ji-hoon himself has been added to the game. This is going from bad to worse, really. Dante seems to be tied up helping the other groups. Otis's command calls have been working out well enough, I'll give her that. We managed to hold the line better than expected, but we're definitely starting to feel the strain. Why are you waving your hand on the arm and hand signals? Well, what signals? What's swinging the arm sideways even supposed to mean? You don't know? It's scatter, damn it, so scatter. Damn it, even rookies with nothing but the most rudimentary of military training would have recognised a hand signal that basic. Well, we're not all trained soldiers here, are we? To think that of all the personnel on the team, only the swabby and the disciplined to interpret a basic field signal. I only picked it up during my sailing days, and realistically speaking, did you really expect ordinary people like the others to understand professional military signals? I don't even think Dante would know those signals. Megaton landing! Hello, Ezra. Good to see you. You guys were taking forever, so I decided to take a peek and lend a hand. You're welcome. Anyway, that should be all of them, right? The force of your landing. Neutralize the last of the distortions outside of the building. Great! Can you check up on the distorted peeps' faces and clothes? The faces are all segmented. Makes my skin crawl. Not a pleasant sight. As for their attire... this one appeareth to be a sweeper, and one yonder bears the attire of an ordinary fixer. You know what, then? Let's all head upstairs. This suppression request is kind of a pain. We'll need to pull together a nice, neat plan before we start poking it too hard. You have arrived. It's blinding. It's so bright. The midday sun is pouring in like crazy. Yet the warm trickle of the sunbeam is rather agreeable. No, this is not sunlight. Because unlike this, there is more to the sunshine than its warmth. What exactly is this light? Why is this thing on again? It's bright enough to frown my eyeballs. But Mentor, Lady Moses has instructed me that in every moment and event, clues are hidden under the veil of one's surroundings and must be examined with care. Yes, and that only works if you're savvy about the knacks. Hang on, did you just say Mentor? I had not been afforded a proper opportunity to introduce him to you. This here is the esteemed leader of the Blade lineage, who is all but a master under whom I have apprenticed. Switch, where's the switch? Ah, gotcha! Goodness. Known as Bamboo-Hatted Kim. Yes, that's me. Guess I should have said pleased to meet you, folks. He's fucking chopped! He looks like he attends a book club every Tuesday! The Bamboo-Hatted Kim I remember was a man who drowned in his own fathoms, blaming himself for his powerlessness with a listless, heavy voice. That, however, had been while he was distorted and sunken into himself, so I figured his original personality might be somewhat different. But this is not just somewhat. You're telling me this guy here is Bamboo-Hatted Kim? Yep, we double-checked with Ezra and she said he really is the same guy. Oh, that fire on your head's not hot at all. Fascinating stuff. I really can't wrap my head around the fact that this is the sullen, serious man who we'd fought. Just look what he's doing. He's rubbing my face all over like he's checking out some kind of mantelpiece ornament. I've got no idea what you folks are so suspicious about. Angdu, just what exactly have you been telling people out there about me? They're all staring like they've seen a ghost. I told them you were a gallant and formidable warrior, Mentor. Oh, so you can't see anything if I block this part, hmm? Do tell, how many fingers am I holding up? Those are not my eyes, you know! Alright, clearly there's some disconnect in expectations here. Listen here, you. I'm really not all that about hard, bothersome work. Get what I mean? So let's talk about the kind of fellow I am. Meet the resident layabout who's forced to do his job, with a frown too, might I add, only when he's got absolutely no other choice. I'm really not some big shot Angdu's apparently been promoting me as, folks. And I'd very much like to stop getting roped into stuff that keeps putting my life on the line. First they spout this nonsense about distortions and all, and then force-hired me, calling me a company-owned resource or whatever. And the other day they were on again about, what's its name? Golden Bow? Yes, they invited me on a tour to another department to listen on some important presentation. And I accepted. I thought it'd be a fine opportunity to broaden my perspective. Angdu, dear, there are times when your commitment to duty shines brighter than the sun. Who knows, maybe that's why I'm wearing this bamboo hat, to shade my eyes from your utter brilliance. Do you mean to say that you're in need of a shield to protect your eyes? Lady Ezra, might I submit a request for a pair of sunglasses for my mentor? That right there. That's what I kept telling you not to do. Then pray make the purchase for me. I shall cover the cost myself. My poor mentor is in a state of great discomfort, yet I possess neither the wisdom nor the knowledge to navigate the silver tongue of merchants, and the maze of stalls to locate the very best items, so I must beg this favour of you. My apologies for interrupting you mid-conversation. Pray, continue. You had reached the part where they invited you to tour another department. Yeah, so that day, I was just gonna relax here and watch some TV. Well, good on you for showing up for work today, I guess. Oh, Miss Angdu, your arms. Yep, she's got new prosthetics. So, have fun with those. Those are strikingly similar to Schwarz Industries N7 lineup, but I thought that model was discontinued. Not there. It's one of their prototypes developed by the LCD's Phenomena Deciphering team, and they put them on her for trial. Oh, I see. Something trouble you, Master Sinclair? Yeah, his family. Sorry, just reminded me of something from a long time ago. My dad used to work with prosthetics before he passed away. I thought this was the exact same model I saw back then. It appears I lack tact. Those arms have stirred a painful memory within you. For that I apologise. It's alright. I'm fine now. He has really grown a great deal. He really has! What do you suppose this is? A battery, maybe? Ah, there's some kind of strip inside. Let me just pull it out. No, that's... What? What did I do? Exposure to sunlight damages these objects. I already pulled a little bit out, though! It can be rewound. Carefully rotate the ridged section of the cylinder. I am currently blocking the sunlight from reaching the exposed section. Damage is of no concern. It appears to be a compact roll for a film camera. Let's come up with a plan with these distortion guys. Where should we begin? Yeah, wait, you're right. Haven't we cleaned up the distortion already? Oh, not yet. Those people we fought just now, they only just got caught up in the distortion. They didn't actually distort themselves. We haven't even gotten close to the distortion's inflection point yet. So in our department, we use that term to mean the source of a distortion, the inflector or cause behind it, stuff like that. You know, distortion's hard to treat if you don't know the core cause. Treat the symptoms you see on the surface all you like, but if you never find the root cause, the distortion's never getting solved. Hey, isn't that N Corp's logo? Come to think of it, wasn't Mercel... I was once employed by N Corp. Do you know who these guys are, Mercel?
Those are N Corp Class 2 staff members, given the camera briefcases in their possession. They are likely members of the pinframe team of service, Desclue. It is one of N Corp's many field departments related to information gathering and processing. Their primary duties include the handling of N Corp's internal information, analysis of N Corp's internal intelligence, the sorting and arranging of N Corp's internal information, and intersector... That'd be enough.
Whoa, is he talking encyclopedia or something? Yeah, everything to be jealous of. You think it'd be okay if we can borrow him sometimes? Might be an issue for us if you just went and borrowed our team's encyclopedia. Looks like everyone agrees he's an encyclopedia. But why would people already busy enough dealing with nest affairs come all the way out to a shabby backstreet like this? Got any guesses? Okay then, Mersault, maybe this will be easier to answer from an objective point of view. Oh. Mersault's eyes widen, his gaze fixed upon me with such force that he could feel the faint tremor in it. A level staring that came with...
There is no such thing as an objective point of view. A clipped tone, almost bordering on rebuke.
He almost answered back to Dante.
A given judgment may seem infinitely close to objectivity, but ultimately, all things are subjective, without exception.
I fell silent for a moment, lost in thought. Part of it was because Mersault's reaction had caught me off guard, but I also wondered whether their response might be connected to why he was always refusing to make judgments for himself. As if this had something to do with his turn, which I know is just around the corner. Got it. Then tell me 3 subjective reasons you think are most likely for why these people had to come all the way into the back streets.
Miss Sangdu, what are you looking for in their pockets?
Looking through their belongings for enlightening clues yet to be hidden in the sleeve of the fold of their garments. An order missive. Work details. Elimination of the individual of a Category 3 taboo violation. Address, Butter Street. Whoever used to work in the studio and the distortion phenomena might be connected. Yeah, now that you mention it, with this whole pop-up and change thing happened, it did kind of feel like a camera flash.
Combat node! Yes!
Yeah, we can rock a poised lineup. Aside from the canister containing the film roll Sinclair picked up, there are no remaining items here that could count as a proper clue. It's probably best to check the contents of the film roll directly. You guys, find any sort of photo development room or equipment nearby. Let's search a little more before we see what's in that film roll. Here we go.
Arrived at the target location. It appears that the advance party has already been defeated. Wait, who are these people? Didn't they say there was only a single violator?
Ah, crap. Looks like it's too late to talk our way out of this, whatever excuses we came up with. This is not going to go well. The same thing happened last time when I saw the N Corp employees. I thought we had the wrong intel, and all of a sudden...
Flashbang.
Oh. Though S Corp may indeed be passing through hard times, this ally was not quite so wretched in form, was it, Mentor?
Is that right? Looks much the same to me.
Did we just get teleported to S Corp?
No, Dante. Though it generated a considerable sense of I'm not gonna even try and read that fucking word.
This is the depth of the fathoms. Fathoms made entirely out of distortion.
It's analog horror! It's so scary!
And wait, where's the bamboo hatted dude? I'm afraid he's already taken his lead. He said he had no desire to cross blades with the Chunokans of S Corp twice. He's a repeat offender, that's for certain.
Kim, you're losing so much aura, come back!
Yep, so we got Aingdu and Ezra with us. Yeah, Ezra can just kind of deal with these guys. She's kind of the goat like that. This is why we don't rely on potential woman. Go 2-star, that might as well be a 3-star. Damn, I did not even know that could spread to multiple opponents. God, I completely forget how ridiculous Syncotis actually is. I forgot how good of an identity she can be. Like, come on, 22 rolling skill 3. Would it be overkill to Furioso? Yeah, but I'm gonna do it anyway. Thank you very much. In any case, we won't be able to suppress the cure of the distortion even if we whip these guys' asses 100 times. We need more clues to help us locate the inflection point. Maybe we should examine those people over there. Flashbang! If only the team leader was here, cracking this would have been a piece of cake. And we're back. So this is why you kept asking whether you'd seen any of us bursting with a pop. What? Boss Clark found something? Yup, I found where Bamboo Hatted Kim is right now. I'm assuming he's with Heathcliff's team.
Bloody hell, what's with these gits? They're showing up out of nowhere!
And things are going so well. We could have talked it out with us Fedora guys who were rummaging about the place earlier, you know. No, he's had to go barking at them first. Would have saved us a whole lot of trouble if he hadn't, right?
Oh, so it's my fault? Those bastards look like they were nicking stuff. This is our contract area, ain't it? They walked off with something important. We'd be the ones catching hell.
Listen, bud, not everyone's itching to swipe hair coupons into their pockets the second they get the chance.
Oh, how many bloody months are you lot gonna milk that?
Excuse me?
What, you got a problem too, mate?
No, not at all. Just wondering whether that gentleman over there is also one of our enemies.
Shame. I was really enjoying watching you folks dance. Might have mistaken this place for the Peach Blossom Land of Legends had there been a cup of fine nice wine to go with it. Yeah, that's an enemy, alright. LCD or whatever, who gives a fucking hell, Heathcliff? Speed Blitz! Such bold swings. Didn't know there was an encore to that performance. You slippery little rat.
Whoa, he took all those doppelweighing people out with just a single strike.
Well then, I'll leave the rest to you folks. Wandering blades and Mirim tales never linger on the stage for too long after all. Oi, where the hell do you think you're going? Oh, damn it.
Let's send it. Mate, you're getting shot. Get shot. This is my first time properly using the full stop. What the? Oh, hello! They just fucking changed enemies, I guess! Noticing he didn't do a voice line there. Noticing, because he knows his time is up. Alright, well, we've got Furioso, so these guys are all going to die. Anyways, I got nothing but skill 3s now. Die. So let me get this straight. Dude was here just a minute ago, now nobody knows where he wandered off to.
Yeah, bloke just turned up out of nowhere, flapped his gums, and then did a runner before anyone could grab him.
He's never left his post without purpose so far. Remember last time we all thought we were a good patient sleeping it off in the recovery ward, but nope, when the LCE got infiltrated, he snuck up without telling anyone and came back like nothing happened, and the team leader didn't even chew him out for that. Oopsie, wasn't supposed to mention that, was I? Then the reason he failed to participate in the operation was simply because the LCD was lax in supervising its personnel. Is that what you're suggesting?
Yup, nobody watched him.
Great. That's the thing, he wasn't just wandering around, he was outside, all alone, taking down the ring auto mannequins who'd locked down the elevator that leads to the LCE department. And it's all thanks to him that the facilities team managed to get the comms back up and contact the LCE chief dude way faster.
Bloke's gotta be relying on his gut feeling, innit? Look, I only saw the bloke for a bit, so I can't say I've got him all figured out. He's an annoying bastard, but he didn't strike me as some clueless sod who doesn't know where he's stepping. I've got those moments where I get a flash of that gut feeling, however you want to call it. My boss man, Matthew, said he could hear that kind of shite too. Said I can hear them gears turning, or I think I hear rats scurrying about. Yeah, every time Matthew pulled one of those stunts, our lot ended up growing bigger. Wouldn't have kept working so neatly if it was just a coincidence.
It is likely what often incurred is as indeed an instinctive sense or experience-based precognition. More accurately, an unconscious process by which information accumulated in the subconscious is sorted and converted into sensible conclusions. On further analysis, it would appear that he was employing a mechanism similar to a sixth sense, as some people call it.
Is that a compliment, or are you taking the piss out of me? Especially with my aging eyes.
Oh, are you looking for the light switch? It's right here. And right then.
Don't turn on the light.
Muscle, where are you? Ah, there he is, that corner. Is he washing something?
I'm developing the film roll, manager. Exposure to light might ruin the entire roll. Please exercise caution.
I know what these people are. People take pictures like these when supplying stuff to that department store.
Correct. The photos may have been taken by a docugrapher.
And these docugraphers you mentioned are the people entrusted with that job?
They photograph the information to be poured into the canned experience.
Check out these windows, they're only covered by newspapers, all messy like. If you consider how sensitive film rolls are to light, it's really super suspicious that this darkroom doesn't have any proper blackout panels. And you know, films can cost a fortune in some places in the city, right? This probably isn't even a legit darkroom, someone just holding the bare minimum tools needed to develop a film and threw them together in a hurry. Someone who didn't want to be seen printing photos. People usually don't avoid scrutiny unless they're doing something not so different.
Please ensure that the light in this room is not turned on until development is complete. The initial rinse is finished. The process is now halfway to the completion of the second agitation. That indicates that 11 minutes and 30 seconds have elapsed since the start of development. A battle is imminent. Please withdraw to a safe position, manager.
You should have warned us way earlier!
Understood, manager. I will follow that instruction going forward.
God grief, this distortion likes to change its mind, huh? Keeps switching between S Corp and N Corp.
This feels like we're getting caught in a flashbang detonation. My whole body tenses up, then goes slack right after. Wait, we're back here with the lights on now. Is it okay to take the film out?
Yes, exposure to light will not damage the film once development is complete and the image is fixed. There is no cause for concern.
These aren't like the photos we picked up at the studio earlier. Are these the kind of photographs they use to make canned experiences? I'm not exactly an authority on distortions, but I know they manifest through desires or emotions that become warped in bizarre ways. But everything the distortion has shown us so far points back to S Corp. That is, the S Corp from the past that only New King and Engdu would have seen and remembered. These photos, though, they're completely untouched by the distortion. Doesn't that feel off? I think our next step should be to look for the people in these photos. Rudyard, are you there?
What? Dante wants to talk? One sec. I kinda went overboard with the bread and pastry. My hands are completely full over here. Anyways, Dante, can you give me a sec if you need me to fight? Just need to cram one of these into my pockets real quick.
No, it's not a fight.
Where's that bakery you're at? I know who you're looking for. This man, he works in Cannery 17 right next. He's a regular. He used to drop by every morning to buy sandwiches to share with his co-workers. Haven't seen him around lately, though. Do you know the names of this regular you spoke of? His name? Am I supposed to know that? I took a photo of you. Wouldn't it be reasonable to assume that you're well acquainted with him? Oh, there. He said he'd give me 5 of these canned experiences for free if I let him take my picture. He even said he'd throw in the docugraph of the building of my choice. He docugraphs buildings, right? I hear he even takes work trips to the Nest every now and then, so I asked him to get me a docugraph of this lovely mansion I saw by the Nest suburbs. I'll never get to afford a beautiful place like that, but this way I can at least experience what it's like. And gosh, it was everything I'd ever hoped for. So, how much will you be buying? Buy what? You came barging in with all these questions. I was patient enough to answer them politely, wasn't I? Don't you think you owe me a sale or two? Now about to leave without buying a single loaf after crowding up my bakery and scaring off my customers, are you? Come on, lady, I practically cleared your shelf already.
You did? Where the hell are you keeping all that then?
You even gotta ask. Of course I had some already, and the rest is safely tucked in my coat pocket so we can all share later.
See, you already ate some. Let's buy a little more. It's true we scared off the other customers.
Hey, mister, where have you been this whole time?
Wait. Be cross with me all you like, but just give me a moment.
I have completed development of the film per your instruction.
Oh, so the film is in that canister you were shaking. Do I just unroll it?
Hold it against the sun or other sources of light. It is a reversed film. The images should be visible as they were photographed. This reminds me of something I learned in school. You draw a picture in the corner of a stack of notes or a thick book in the exact same spot on every page. You start with the arms down, then you make one small change on each page. Nudge the arms up higher and higher until they're all raised all the way up. And when you flip the pages fast enough, the drawings stop looking like separate images. The still figure starts moving. That class was called The Introduction to Motion Pictures. The arrangement of the frame suggests this film strip is highly likely to constitute footage, a violation of N Corp's taboo.
Right. Well, that has been a great start so far. I think I'm going to end this off here. I'm quite liking it. Kim is losing aura points, but it is at least nice to see another part of him. I like the investigation theme. That's one of the things I liked about Time Killing Time. And we're seeing a lot more of Mersault, because obviously he's next. So I'm excited to see where this Intervallo goes. If you all enjoyed, let me know by leaving a like down below. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Thanks always for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Take care and fare thee wells.